That's why it's so important to become a strong project manager. Now, here's the thing, guys. You might be watching this and you might be thinking, gosh, you really need to hire different contractors. And I've hired all kinds of different contractors in my over a decade of doing this, and it's always the same thing. It's just difficult to manage the people that they have going out to these job sites because a lot of times they can't just have one project going on. They have to have multiple projects going on to make ends meet. So the lead person that I'm talking to is trying to manage these other guys to do the work, and communication is just difficult because everybody on a job site doesn't know all the things that we're talking about today, and they're trying to figure it out as they go, and sometimes mistakes are made, and that's why it's so important to become a strong project manager. And it's not that you're beating these guys down and holding back payment, even though those are sometimes things that you have to do, hold back payment until you get the job done like you want it done. But the point that I'm trying to make to you is that even back at the beginning with the structural engineer, it was important that I stepped in to set the vision that I had for this project, to set the expectations so I could make sure that I got the product that I wanted within the financial guardrails that I had for this project. And no, this contractor is not bad. He's facing some difficulties, and I understand that. In fact, this is one of the best contractors that I work with, and I'll continue to work with him on all the projects that I can get him on. Because unless you're going to do all the work by yourself, which is an option, but if you're not going to do that, if you're really wanting to do more than one project per year, you really need to rely on other people to get jobs done. Therefore, you need to understand how to manage those people. And as you've seen in this video, if you don't understand at least the basics of what is necessary on a real estate investment, you're not going to know how to manage these guys correctly. So I really encourage you guys to get the education that you need so you can be a strong project manager and therefore a strong real estate investor.